The youngest nation in Asia and the fourth in the world, East Timor has a history of over 400 years under foreign occupation, towards the end of which caused much mass violence. The country became independent in 2002, but the bloodshed prevalent during the Indonesian conquest has left the world to think violence and insurgency is ongoing. A decade has passed and wounds have turned to scars. East Timor, now a developing country, is moving forward. Its new chapter has begun. East Timor was invaded by Portugal in the 1600s and remained its colony for the next 400 years. The period was relatively calm as Portugal largely neglected East Timor. Mass violence occurred when the Japanese invaded and ruled it shortly during the World War II, which led to the death of around 70,000 locals. In December 1975, just 9 days after Fretilin, a local political party formed following Portugal's decolonizing scheme, declared the Democratic Republic of East Timor, Indonesia under President Suharto invaded. Mass killings and rapes took place during the invasion. Strong resistance to the rule led to repression and famine, where up to 25% of the East Timorese population are thought to have lost their lives. The most notorious incident is perhaps the Dili's Santa Cruz Cemetery massacre of reportedly over 250 local youngsters in November 1951. Several groups fought against the Indonesian forces, one of which were the Volunteer, the armed wing of the Fretilin party. The Volunteer were guerrilla fighters led by Sanana Gusmao and battled progressively for the independence. Finally, the Indonesians retreated. East Timor became formally independent on May 20, 2002. A proud new nation was born. Today, East Timor is actively investing in infrastructure, education, human resources, and healthcare. The people take pride in their country's independence, enjoy free and peaceful lives. Forgiveness and reconciliation is their slogan.
And today, Timor-Leste and Indonesia relations has been extraordinary. Not only to us, but I believe to almost countries in Southeast Asia and the world. We have established unique relations from people to people, from G to Z, and many issues that sometimes we resolve in a very extraordinary way. And we put aside what was considered as gross human rights violations, impunity, justice, and all this, and we are now working together to develop the best possible cooperations that we have, and we have now many Timorese living and studying in Indonesia, and likewise Indonesians are also many of them were living and work here in Timor-Leste.
Yeah, before my enemy, but now no, now my friends, friendship, you're right. Because we Asian people.
Moving forward, East Timor is in charge of writing its own destiny.